Why is it raining today? It looks so gloomy outside. Eh. Hey guys, what's up? I'm Kiya Boyd and I am back on my channel. I mean, who else would be here besides me anyways? I'm back to talk to you guys about my experiences as a black woman in Korea. Of course, you've watched so many videos that have talked about being black in Korea, so you probably already got the gist of like what happens here, what happens there, this kind of thing. But everybody's experiences are different from everybody else's. So, I'm here to talk about my experiences. I ain't talking about nobody else. So listen up. So, I've been here for a while. And I've noticed so many things while I've been living here. Now let me tell you, at first, like if you're first coming to Korea and you're here for like maybe a month or two, I don't really think you notice as much as when you stay longer than that. When I was here back in 2015, that was only for like what, 2 weeks when I first came to Korea, and I came by myself. So I didn't really like have any friends. I didn't really know what to do, where to go, things like that. But I didn't care because I wanted to visit Korea and I wanted to experience this thing by myself. So I did. And it was an interesting experience. I didn't really have any negative experiences because it was so short of a trip. Back then, yeah, I don't really think there were as many, well definitely, there weren't as many foreigners as there are now. Like these days, there's so many foreigners. This country is very like homogeneous, and I realized that. And I feel like it took me some time to kind of like understand Korean people a little better. I would find myself getting more offended, or I don't know, just like would have a different reaction to it back then, but now I'm just like over it. That's like when I go to like photo shoots and things like that, I feel like they pick the blonde-haired, blue-eyed people all the time, and to me that's kind of to be expected, especially living in Korea, because here they have a thing where it's like they like whiter skin, they like more pale kind of skin, and that's more beautiful to them, that's more desired. And okay, fine, like that's y'all thing. They have the girl, you know, the blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl do that part and do that photo shoot, and I'm kind of like second, and that makes me feel kind of like, dang, like that sucks. So it's whatever. I've accepted that to a certain degree. It's like I don't even care anymore. Like, don't get me wrong, I still get really good parts, I still get really good roles, I still get really good like photo shoots and stuff like that, but it has me like when it comes to like dating and stuff like that, like the way people see you here, some people don't see you as a human, they see you as like some type of fetish. Like they see me as some type of like black girl who like is like Nicki Minaj or whoever else. Yeah, so these dudes got me out here like, get out of here with that fetishizing stuff, go on somewhere. I don't need that in my life. That's not everybody, but still, like it makes you question people's intentions too, because it's like, do you like me because I'm cute, or do you like me because I'm black? Let's be real. Then you got people like staring and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, I done been here long enough to know like people gonna stare at me anyways. Number one, I'm black. Number two, I'm black. Number three, I'm a foreigner. Number four, I'm black. So people gonna stare. So I just got used to it. Sometimes they be catching me off my days though. Like it'd be like stuff going on in my mind, I'm stressed and stuff like that, and somebody stare at me the wrong way. Now where I'm from, you stare at somebody for too long, you know, you just kind of like, what you looking at? What you looking at? You looking at me? You looking at me? The staring, I'm used to it. I don't really care about it. Like I guess I'm like fascinating or something like that. Like, hey, whatever. Like, get away from me. As long as like the people don't touch me, I'm good. A couple years ago, like I went to some dog store with like my friend. She and I were looking at like some puppies, and this older Korean man came up to me and was like touching my skin, bro. He just randomly came up to me. I guess he worked at the store, and I was touching the puppy, so I had the puppies in my hand. He's just like speaking in Korean, and he's like, oh, like telling like the other people who worked at the store, like, oh, come like look at her skin. It's like, it's like soft. It's not what I expected. And that was so weird to me, because what the freak? So I had like two older Korean people touching my skin. just like rubbing me like I'm some genie in a bottle or something. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. I'm a genie in a bottle. And I'm just like, then again, I understand, like, okay, maybe these older people didn't come into contact with like black people in their lives or at certain points. I don't know. So I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. But it was a little freaky to me. Don't be touching me, bro. Like, don't be putting your hands on me. Get back. Go away. My sister came to visit me during last summer, and people didn't understand like we were sisters because she's like a shade or two darker than me. And people are like, y'all are real sisters? Not like fake sisters? No, we're real sisters. So I have to explain to like my Korean friends and like certain Korean, like I have to explain to Korean people. Black comes in all shades. Like it's not just one color, just like Korean is in one color. Then I hear you're not like other black people. What are other black people like? How can you base your assumptions based on something that you've seen on the internet or your own stereotypes or generalizations that you're making when you've never encountered or even met like enough black people to make these quote unquote assumptions that you're making? I'm not like other black people? What does that mean? I find that to be weird. Then we got the whole hair touching thing. People don't know how to keep their hands to themselves sometimes. I don't like when people even touch me in general, but for you to be putting your hands in my hair, I would wear my natural hair like curly and things like that, and people would be touching it. Like I'd be going somewhere, and especially older people here just don't be caring. Like older people here don't give a. They say if I want to touch your stuff, I'm gonna touch your stuff. They don't care. So sometimes you kind of gotta be like, don't do that. Don't do that. You can be nice about it. But I guess older people here, I guess they feel like they ain't got nothing to lose. I like the older people here because they funny to me, but I don't like the whole hair touching. Like even my friends do that sometimes. Like they'll be like, oh, your hair looks so nice, and just touch it. Like I don't care if I got in my natural curls. I don't care if I got a wig. I don't care if I got a sew-in. I don't care if I got braids. Don't touch my hair. And then it's like if they see a black person, you meet them, you befriend certain people, everybody think you can dance or sing or like just be extraordinarily great at basketball. I don't know. I'm really tired of when I meet people and like I first meet them and they'll be like, oh, you look like dancer. And knowing me, like sometimes like I know how to control like the way I respond to certain situations, but sometimes I'll just be like, and why you think that? And then I guess maybe it seems like really abrasive and kind of like, so they'll be like, oh, never mind. Yeah. Talking about you look like a dancer. What that mean? I was just blessed with the gift of like knowing how to pop my booty. I'm okay with that one. That one I'm good with. And that just reminds me of like how people are when they see me. Like, okay, I'm black. It's so obvious. But then I'll go places and people will not stop talking about my body. I don't want to hear about my body all the time. Nice body. Oh, Kiya, your body's so nice. And for those who keep asking me about like, how's makeup for like black people in Korea? How's like, where do I get my hair done and stuff like that? Like that's a whole nother discussion. First of all, if you want makeup, you definitely have to go to the department store if you want like even like some kind of like darkness in it, but it ain't gonna be your shade, boo. It ain't even my shade. I tend to get like my things off of line. So makeup wise, it depends on what I'm getting. Eyeshadows, lipsticks, different things like that. Like I can buy those here, but then I still have the problem of my lipsticks. For me, I kind of like my lipsticks not too light, not too dark, somewhere in the middle, but sometimes I want a darker lipstick like now, and they don't have this everywhere. Like I have to go to certain stores to find these things. And who knows if I'll even get them because like they be sold out. Which is really what be pissing me off about Korean makeup. It's like these makeup brands say, oh, there's not a need or a demand for these kinds of things. But then when they do make these like items or these products, they're sold out almost immediately. So something ain't adding up. But that's another discussion. That's another topic for another day. So yeah, that's pretty much it on my experiences of being black in Korea. Now, I didn't make this video to sound like negative or anything like that. This was more so of me venting about my experiences. And don't get me wrong either, they're not all bad. Like, well, a lot of stuff that I said was pretty like But I do like living in Korea. Those are just a small portion of what it's like. It's a small portion of experiences of what it's like to live in Korea. I love Korea. It's safe to a certain degree. Very fun. I feel free. There's a lot of things to do. There's just so much. I can go on and on. But I do like living in Korea. I do have wonderful friends and I have a great life living in Korea. So aside from like some negative experiences, it doesn't outweigh the good. So I think I'm good. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me your thoughts. You know the comments are the best way to get my attention, the best way to reach me. So please comment. Let me know how you feel. Let me know how you feel about this video. Let me know how you feel in general. If you have something to comment on about this little tiny shirt that I'm wearing, please let me know. This shirt is very constricting to the boobage area. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Please do so now. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.